My name is Father Mukt Tirkey, and I am Director of Saviour Juniorate at present. I was born in Assam in a village called Karamtuli in the parish of Dumni in the year 1967. I come from the Adivasi community. My parents have already gone for the eternal reward. My mother died in the year 1999 and my father just passed away last year in the month of July. We are 8 brothers and sisters now. We would have been 11 of us, but 3 of them have already gone before us. And out of 8, 2 sisters are religious and 2 of us, me and my brother Cyril, are Salesian priests. So we are actually 4 of us in the world and 4 of us in the religious life. My journey towards becoming a Salesian starts from a very early age. The parish of Dumni was established in the year 1972, and I think, if I am not mistaken, in 1974, Father Elias Kerketa, who has already gone for his eternal reward, came as a parish priest there. He was very affectionate to us, especially to our family. He had a special liking and very affectionate to me. Very often we would spend our time in the parish, and he would also come to visit us in our family. When I was maybe just 6 years or 7 years of age, he would already ask me the question, "Do you want to become a priest?" And I would always say yes. And whenever he came to our home, he would ask the very same question again and again. And because of that, I never forgot that one day I would certainly become a priest. So my games also consisted of playing a priest, celebrating the Mass and calling other children to participate in the Mass and distributing the Holy Communion and all that. In the year 1978, my elder brother, Father Cyril, came to the aspirantate. That was also another encouragement for me. So the following year, 1979, Father Elias himself took me and 2 of my companions to Maligaon. And there I started my journey to become a Salesian. In the beginning, I had no idea about what kind of priest I would be. We knew only about priests. We didn't know anything about Salesian priests. But in Maligaon we came to learn about who are Salesians, who is Don Bosco, and who are Salesian priests. I stayed 1 year in Maligaon, Don Bosco, and the following year superiors thought that I was okay to come to Saviour Juniorate in Shillong. In Maligaon I had my rector as Father Gervasis, and as my counselor I had Bishop Dominic Jala, God rest his soul. And when I came to Saviour Juniorate, I was quite fluent already in English and other subjects, as in Maligaon, Don Bosco, the fathers and brothers were very affectionate to me and taught me very well. I stayed in Saviour Juniorate from 1980 to 1986, the year that Pope St. John Paul II came to Shillong. And it was after the visit of St. John Paul II that we went to Sunnyside to begin our novitiate. After the novitiate, we went to Dimapur for our philosophy and BA. I completed my philosophy and BA in 1990, and I went for practical training to Bosco Mount, Rongkon. And in 1992 I finished my practical training and was supposed to go for studies. I could not get admission in Tirupattur for my BCA course, so I had a PTDCA course in St. Anthony's College, Shillong. And in 1993 I made my perpetual profession in Dumni itself on the 30th of May. After the perpetual profession, I stayed in St. Anthony's College, and when it was time in 1994, I went to join the theology. In 1997, I did my diaconate, and in 1998, I was ordained a priest on the 11th of January. After that, the superior sent me to do my MTH in Matthias Institute. And my first appointment after that was in Sunnyside, Don Bosco Sunnyside, from 1999 to 2001. And then I was an assistant parish priest in Catholic Church, Jirikanding, for 1.5 years. Then in 2003, I came to Don Bosco, Maligaon. I stayed there till 2006, and then I went to Barpeta Road as a rector and parish priest. From Barpeta Road in 2008, I was sent to Catholic Church, Maujrong, which is called the same Jingkhot parish, Maujrong, and there I worked for 7 years. It was a very interesting experience for me in Maujrong, as it was a very new and challenging parish. I learned to speak Khasi quite well there and traveled around visiting the villages, especially in Kharachnong, and I gained a lot as a pastor and as a Salesian. In 2015, I was sent to St. Anthony's LP School, Laimukra, to become the headmaster there. And there I stayed for 4 years. I had a very interesting time interacting with small kids, and I had also a little more experience of organization and dealing with teachers and other lay people. And in 2019, I was appointed as a rector of Savio Juniorate, and I am here till date. Here I really experience community life and also many other aspects of Salesian life I am able to practice, especially practices of piety, personal and also community, leading and animating the community, and also guiding young candidates who would one day become Salesians. So this is my journey as a Salesian. From a boy, or since a boy, just 11 years old, up till now when I'm already 50 and above. And I do not think that I would be more happy anywhere else than as a Salesian. The greatest thing that I admire about Don Bosco is that in spite of his experience as a poor boy who suffered a lot, he went out to help other poor boys when he became a priest. So he was inspired by God and led by Mary Help of Christians in order to work for boys. He was a person who gave himself for others. His experience of suffering and other negative experiences did not lead him to become discouraged or selfish, but it led him to take care of other unfortunate boys, and that's what actually impresses me most, and I would like to do the same for others as well as a solution. A very simple message I would like to give to young people, especially those who have no one to guide and lead, and to aspirants, and that is, we must always believe in God and trust in God. And secondly, we must also trust ourselves, because God has counted us as someone precious to Him, and therefore in whatever situation we may be, we are worth in the sight of God. And then most of the time when we think about our own self, we turn inwards, but we will always find our way to life if we think about how we can help others, how first of all we can think about the problems of others and try to solve them. And if we have no one to guide, I would advise all the young people to first of all think about what your parents would like you to be, and carry out the advice that your parents have given. And if still you have no one else to look up to, then look to your models, maybe especially priests and religious, and be close to them, and I'm sure you will find a way in your life.